I wish confidence was something that I was just born with. It's something. Growing up, one of my biggest insecurities, so I was very insecure about it. I didn't like wearing tank tops and spaghetti tops because I knew it would draw attention to that area. Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. I'm ready to get back locked in. And if you're ready to lock back in, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel because there will be more content to come. If you don't know me, I am Najma Shai. I am a model, an actress, and a fitness entrepreneur who loves helping women. Today, we're going to be debunking 5 myths about confidence that have probably been holding you back from fully stepping into your most confident self. So let's get right into it. Myth number 1. Myth number 1 is that confidence is something that you're born with. I wish confidence was something that I was just born with. It's something that I really had to actively work towards to get to where I am today. Growing up, one of my biggest insecurities was my birthmark, and I'm going to show you it right now. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't flag this, but I have a huge birthmark, y'all, on my chest, and it comes all the way across here, and it goes down my whole arm, and I have never seen another person with a birthmark this size, at least not as a kid. So I was very insecure about it. I didn't like wearing tank tops and spaghetti tops because I knew it would draw attention to that area, and I just didn't want to be bothered. I remember being so sad going to doctors when they told me that there's nothing they can really do for it, because in my mind, there was something wrong with me and it needed to be fixed ASAP. It wasn't until high school, guys, high school, when I decided, I literally made the decision, like, I'm not going to feel bad about this anymore. I'm not going to hide this anymore. So what did I do? I started wearing my tank tops, and I started to embrace the intention that was drawn towards my birthmark. Was it uncomfortable? Heck, yeah, it was uncomfortable, but I started small. So what I would start doing is when people would say, hey, is that your birthmark? I would just gently acknowledge it. Like, yeah, this is my birthmark. And they'd usually just say, oh, that's cool, and brush it off. And it wasn't this crazy, huge, disgusting thing that I thought it was. And then as I started building that confidence muscle, it's a muscle that needs to be worked and developed, I eventually started to make jokes about it. So people would say, hey, is that your birthmark? And I would say, yeah, I was born tatted. You know, God gave me my tat. And it was just such a relief to know that you can take your power back by taking your insecurities, deciding that you're no longer going to feel bad about them, and embracing them. Because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect, and the things that make you unique are the things that make you most beautiful. Myth number 2. Myth number 2 is that you have to be perfect to be confident. This is something that I hear women and men using a lot. They'll say, I'll feel good about myself when I lose these 20 pounds, or I'll feel confident when I finally have my house and my husband and my kids and my perfect family. And guys, you cannot postpone your confidence waiting on perfection that's never going to come, okay? Confidence does not require perfection. I want you to repeat after me. Confidence does not require perfection. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It is owning your imperfections, owning your flaws, owning exactly who you are and where you are in this moment, and saying, hey, I know I'm not perfect, and I still love myself. I know I'm working on myself. I know I'm working on my fitness goals, and I still embrace my body. That is true confidence, and that is going to give you the bulletproof confidence that you need to even achieve those goals. If you're constantly beating yourself up and not loving yourself until you reach your goals, you're going to burn out pretty quickly. So practice, practice, practice. Knowing and understanding that confidence does not require perfection. It requires your self-love and acceptance in this very moment with who you are right now. Myth number 3 about confidence that I'm debunking right now is that confident people never feel insecure. In what world? Because I would like a first class one-way flight there, please. That cannot be further from the truth. I am perceived as a super confident person. And do I identify as a confident person? Yes. Do I feel insecure sometimes? Yes, I do. When I am booked on these sets sometimes with actors who have been acting since they came out the womb, I get nervous. I start to doubt my abilities. I'm like, oh my goodness, I am booked and I am sitting across the table from this person who has been doing this for years and they're so good at what they do. So yes, I still experience insecurities and I still experience those moments where I don't feel as confident. But what separates me from someone who has not started their confidence and self-love journey is that I know how to talk to myself. I know how to realign my thoughts to get me back on track. It's like, okay, listen, sometimes I just have to tell myself, like, look, girl, your talent got you into this room, this same room with these other actors. So don't fumble now, okay? You are here for a reason. Stop comparing yourself. Just show up and do your job to the best of your ability, girl. You got this. And you have to be able to give yourself pep talks like that. You have to be able to make your inner voice your bestie. Have those insecure moments, be aware of them, notice when they happen, but pivot your thoughts to a mindset that serves you, sis, because you got this. You got this. And now we're at myth number 4 that we're debunking about confidence today. Myth number 4 is that confidence comes from external validation. In a world that is so based on social media and validation from the likes and the follows and the this and the that, it can become so easy to fall into the trap of comparison and looking at other people and saying, oh, she's probably so confident because she has all these followers, and she's probably so confident because she has all these likes. No, let's rethink that and let's work through that mindset so that we can get you on path to feeling good about yourself in a way that will last. If external validation is your sole source of confidence, you are in for a bumpy ride, sis. Because you are not guaranteed compliments. You are not guaranteed external validation. So on the days and times where you don't receive it, you are going to crumble under pressure. And we don't want that anymore, sis. Okay, we're moving into building unbreakable confidence, okay? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that compliments don't feel good. Listen, I'm a Leo. I like compliments. I like when people tell me I'm doing a good job. I appreciate those things. However, I know that my confidence has to be anchored in something deeper and more sturdy that I can rely upon. And that is yourself and God, sis. You need to have an unshakable understanding and knowing of who and what you are and whose you are in order to not be moved, whether or not you're getting the external validation or not. That is where real confidence comes from. I am still fresh on my spiritual journey, my relationship with God. I'm always working on it. And I feel like in this season of my life, my faith is stronger than it's ever been. And my confidence is stronger than it's ever been. And I do believe that those things tie in hand in hand. So work on your faith in God, your faith in yourself, so you can develop that inner knowing that nobody can take away from you, sis. You are that girl regardless of if they're clapping or not. I'll clap for you right now. But you didn't need that clap because you already knew that, right? Let's go to number 5. Last but not least, y'all, the 5th myth about confidence, that's a bar. The 5th myth, the 5th myth about confidence that I'm going to be debunking today is that confidence is loud and outgoing. When we think about confident people, we think about people who are the loudest in the room, the life of the party. People gravitate towards them. And while those people may be confident, I'm not saying they're not, that's not the only way that confidence can look. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Although those people may be confident, the outgoing, the loud, the center of attention, that's not the only way that confidence can look. It's actually really cool when I see someone who's kind of in their own space and to themselves, but when you talk to them, you know their mentality is like, oh yeah, I know I'm dope. Like, I know I'm beautiful, but they're not like the ones who are the first you see. I love that kind of confidence. And honestly, it's just as valid as the person who's the outgoing, extroverted, confident, life of the party diva, okay? All this to say, confidence comes in many different forms and personalities. Own your confidence. You becoming your most confident version doesn't mean you have to be the loudest in the room, sis. If that's not you, then don't force it, because people will be able to tell that you're putting on a front. We want to be authentically ourselves while being confident, okay? So know that your personality is perfect and beautiful the way it is, and own that and be confident in exactly who you are, sis. Okay, guys, so that concludes my video debunking 5 myths about confidence that have been holding you back. Let go of these myths so that you can start embracing the true confidence that lies within you. It lies within. It's a muscle that needs to be built. It doesn't lie in your future perfect self. It doesn't lie in a man. It doesn't lie in other people externally validating you. So make sure that you anchor your faith within God and yourself, so that you can build the unshakable confidence you need to live the life of your dreams. If you have any responses to any of the myths or anything pertaining to confidence and debunking these myths or developing your own confidence, drop it in the comments below. I want this to be a conversation. We are growing together. I'm creating this conversation and this platform to create community, not because I have this whole life thing figured out, sis. I'm still learning too. I want to hear it, sis. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are going to stay connected, stay flowing. Until next time, keep shining, sis.